So I think that everybody has been in a situation in life where things just didn't go as planned. Whether it was financially, in terms of relationships, in terms of situations that went wrong, that weren't expected, or in terms of just having a goal set in mind and you just didn't get to that point where you could actually finish the job. And it's amazing how when we're in the middle of those situations, we just feel so confused to a certain extent. We don't know what to do. We don't know what to talk to. We don't know where to go to, rectify the situation. And oftentimes that's how things will blow up in our faces. But the crazy part is when somebody else is dealing with that situation and they come to you for advice, don't you find it amazing that we seem to have all the answers a lot of the time? It's crazy. So today I wanted to talk about why taking your own advice can be so difficult at times. So I think the first reason why taking your own advice is difficult is because many people have a mindset of do as I say, not as I do. You have a lot of people who, quite frankly, are not qualified to be giving advice to anybody. They rather live their own way, do things the completely wrong way, and be able to have that sort of pat on the back that they're helping somebody else out whenever somebody comes to them. And the problem is these people often give really bad advice too. But yeah, that's for another video. I think the second reason why taking your own advice is so difficult is because there are so many different factors at play whenever you're in the middle of a situation. Things like environmental factors, how you were educated, how you were raised, how you want to be perceived by others, whether or not you're actually comfortable in that situation. I think that there are so many different factors at play that can really influence your decision making. So let's say you have a friend and they come to you saying that their partner isn't treating them right. You're gonna be like, well, hey man, if they're not treating you right, then you should leave them. And although it's easy for you to say that, for that person involved in the situation, it's way more difficult because they might feel comfortable in that situation. They don't really want a solution. They simply want somebody to make them feel better. And number three, it's often easier to see clearly from outside the situation than from within. This one ties in with number two a bit. But like I said before, your decision making is a lot more fluid, it's a lot more clear, it's a lot more logical when you're able to look at it from outside the box. When you're not involved in a situation, you're able to look at things objectively. If this person is treating you wrong, then you should leave them. If you lost money investing in this, then you should take your money out and move it elsewhere. If this thing is going wrong for you, then you should do something else. And it's way easier to have that clear, logical mindset where you're not involved in a situation because ultimately it doesn't affect you, but as an individual, you feel like you're giving the best advice possible, the way that you believe that you would handle the situation. I found that one of the easier ways to figure out if you're doing things the right way is to simply write out your situation or imagine the situation that you're in, and instead of putting your name down, put somebody else's name down. Replace yourself with somebody else, and then see what your decision making will be then. I think when you take yourself out of the equation, you really are able to look at things with a clear mindset. Ultimately, at the end of the day, I think it's easy to say what you would or wouldn't do until you've actually walked in the shoes of the person you're giving the advice to. And that's pretty much it. But yeah, guys, like always, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like below, leave a comment, and also follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, and subscribe for more.